So you talked about green transition, energy transition. The plan also talks about AI and smart tech industrial sectors. Talk to me a little bit about the role of foreign investment that you see in all of this, and particularly how you're going to weigh partnerships with the US, partnerships with China. I'm sure you anticipated this question, and I'm sure you have an answer.
Malaysia in the 90s did relatively well because we are a trading nation. We work through FTAs, and we were able to attract investments, particularly in the United States. The United States was the leading investor in the country. Even today, when we have improved trade and more investment from China, but the total investments into Malaysia today is still from the United States. And we have benefited immensely because United States companies, though tough negotiations, but in terms of training, in terms of transfer technology, I mentioned Dell this morning, for example, in terms of research center, other than in California, it is in Malaysia, the largest training and research outfit outside the United States. So we cannot affect change and propel the economy without attracting investments. Of course, by suggesting attracting investments, which means that we have to make the necessary adjustments, the incentives and the ease of doing business, and facing fierce competition from our neighbors, we need to do surpass that. And I think reasonably, we are rather successful, in many ways more successful, because when Tesla decided to move in, and AWS, Amazon, has come in with huge investments, and even in Europe, Infineon with 5 billion euros, all are recent decisions which is required for this country. Now, how do you balance this with China? To us, it is not, well, it's not a zero-sum game as far as we see it from the perspective of a small developing country. China happens to be a neighbor, a close neighbor, and the largest investor into Malaysia, and huge trading within Malaysia. United States have been a very loyal, traditional friend. We share many common values in terms of democracy, human rights, and me personally, as I've said this morning, all the administrations from Clinton to Bush, they've been very supportive and outspoken in terms of defending the period of my tribulations. So I, of course, and I'm so many friends, Senate, the Congress, the administration, and of course the various think tanks, and of course CFR. So we need to then utilize this to the benefit of our country. Now, the exchanges that I've had with China, of course, with Xi Jinping, was quite formal, but with Premier Li Qiang, it's been 3 times since he took over office as Prime Minister, and me. And that means a lot of very serious, frank discussion sessions. And that has helped immensely. Kamala Harris was in Jakarta, and during dinner, of course, these questions were raised. And I said, contrary to general perception, we need China and contain as a neighbor, as a trading partner. The United States is an important traditional ally. Now, how do we manage that? We manage this as a small country. I can't change the world, but I can at least assure them that we will continue with that sort of relationship to benefit both. Hopefully, things can subside